lipstick on, hair done high. Told my baby boy, see you gotta fly. Ladies night, you know the deal, or do you? Gathered up my girls, hit the neon lights, leaving him at home just for a couple nights. Said it's ladies only, honey, no boys allowed. Just a little freedom lost within the crowd. Dancing on the tabletop, singing way off key. First one night, then two, then it turned to three. Started getting quiet calls, baby, where you been? That suspicious Tony gets wearing kinda thin. Said just out with my friends, laughing till we cry. But I could hear the doubt lingering in his eyes. Swore up and down I'm faithful, true as stars above. But a worried man's a jealous man when it comes to love. Ladies night gone right, under the dim club lights. He thought I was playing games, igniting all his frights. But this country girl knows how to keep her secrets tight. Yeah, ladies night gone right, gonna make it right tonight. Oh, gonna make it right tonight. Friday roll around again, kissed him on the cheek. Another ladies night, baby, don't you dare to peek. But something in his eyes told me wasn't gonna stay. Saw his truck pull out behind me as I drove away. Little smile played on my lips, let him play his fine game. Let him think he's clever, whispering my name. Danced with all my girlfriends, twirling on the floor. Kept an eye for my shadow peeking round the door. He was trying to be sneaky, hiding in the shade, while I was throwing back a cold one, getting rightly made. Excuse myself, be right back, girls, with a little knowing wink. Headed for the powder room, faster than you think. Ladies night gone right, under the dim club lights. He thought I was playing games, igniting all his frights. But this country girl knows how to keep her secrets tight. Yeah, ladies night gone right, gonna make it right tonight. Oh, gonna make it right tonight. He lost me in the crowd, I saw the panic in his face. Figured I was up to no good in some forbidden place. He crept on towards the bathroom, heart beating like a drum. Opened up the door real slow, didn't know what would become. And there I was just waiting, leaning by the sink so cool. Look on his face was priceless, looking like a lovesick fool. He started stammering, honey, I can't explain. I swear I just put my finger on his lips. Hush now, baby, don't you care? Pulled him into that first stall, door clicked with a little sigh. Pressed him up against the towel beneath that flickering light. His surprise turned into something hotter than a summer day. And we weren't just talking, let me tell you, no way. Ladies night gone right, under the dim club lights. He thought I was playing games, I just fanned his love's ignites. Country girl knows how to keep her man on his toes, alright. Yeah, ladies night gone right, made it more than right tonight. Oh, made it more than right tonight. Walked out hand in hand, girls looking all amazed. Waved goodbye, said time to go, this little fire's blaze. Yeah, he followed me alright, followed me straight on home. Ladies night gone right, never really alone. Listen up close now. Saw you looking his way, girl, across that crowded room tonight, with that little flirty twinkle shining in your big blue eyes so bright. Heard you laugh a little louder when he happened to walk near. Honey, let me make it simple, whisper something in your ear. Yes, something in your ear, dollar. He's my man, my man. Yeah, he's my sweet delight. spreading gossip or for making any kind of scene. But when it comes to what is mine, well, I can get a little mean. He's the coffee in my morning, the sugar in my sweet iced tea. He's the anchor to my wild heart, the only one for me. Yeah, the only one for me, honey. He's my man, my man. Yeah, he's my sweet delight. He's my man, my man. Holds me close all through the night. He's my man, my man. From his boots up to his hat. He's my man, my man. Ain't no changing that. No, no. Ain't no changing that. We've walked through fire together, danced in fields of gold so bright, built a love that's strong and steady, shining like a beacon in the night. So you can match your pretty lashes, try your sweetest little lines, but his heart beats right here with me, forever intertwined. Yeah, forever intertwined, you see. Oh, he's my man, my man. Yeah, he's my sweet delight. He's my man, my man. Holds me close all through the night. He's my man, my man. From his boots up to his hat. He's my man, my man. Ain't no changing that. No, no. Ain't no changing that. Yeah, he's my man, all mine. So you just keep on looking, honey. But he's coming home with me. My man, my man. That's right. Dusty roads and faded memories. Swore I'd never come back here, but family ties, you know. Invitation on the dresser, cursive letters, fancy lace. Brothers getting hitched out on the ranch, that old familiar place. Haven't spoken in ages, but Mama called and laid it on thick. The whole damn family's gonna be there, Liz. You can't be acting sick. So I packed my bags with reluctance, put a smile on for the drive, headed back to where I came from, just trying to survive. Ceremony by the oak tree, sun sinking warm and low. Brother looking handsome found his girl, watching their love grow. We patched things up with a quick hug, a whisper, glad you came. Felt a little bit of peace settle, washing out the blame. The music started playing softly, champagne glasses clanked around. Daddy pulled me to the dance floor, spinning on that sacred ground. But bad boys always have a hold on me, a fire I can't tame, a dangerous attraction whispering my foolish name. Thought I'd learned my lesson, swore I'd never look back twice, but bad boys always have a hold on me, rolling dangerous dice. Yeah, rolling dangerous dice. Laughing with my father, feeling almost light and free. Then the crowd just kind of parted for a sight I hoped I'd never see. Strutting in like he owned the place, apology upon his lips for missing vows, but not the party with that swagger in his hips. My blood ran cold then fiery hot, a memory sharp and mean, that no good cheating heartbreaker from my naive 17. He worked the room, congratulated, charming as a summer snake. Then his eyes locked onto mine, made my steady composure break. Tried to hide behind my daddy, bury my face in his chest, but that devil saw me anyway, put my fragile heart to the test. He sauntered over smiling, that familiar knowing grin. Liz Monroe, as I live and breathe, where on earth have you been? 'Cause bad boys always have a hold on me, a fire I can't tame, a dangerous attraction, whispering my foolish name. Thought I'd learned my lesson, swore I'd never look back twice, but bad boys always have a hold on me, rolling dangerous dice. Yeah, rolling dangerous dice. Daddy said she's doing fine, son, just enjoying family time. But that charmer wouldn't listen, crossed that unspoken line. Just one dance for old time's sake, ma'am, he asked with eyes so blue. Wiggled right on past my daddy, said this one's for me and you. And before I knew what happened, I was spinning in his arms once more. That old familiar feeling, knocking right back at my door. Yeah, bad boys always have a hold on me, a fire I can't tame, a dangerous attraction, whispering my foolish name. Thought I'd learned my lesson, swore I'd never look back twice, but bad boys always have a hold on me, rolling dangerous dice. He's talking sweet, and I'm listening close. Lord help me now. Bad boys always got that hold on me. Train pulling into the station, smells like rain and home. Funny how things gotta fall apart for you to finally come back where you belong for a little while. Packed a bag this morning, wasn't much to take, just the pieces of a love story and a heartache I couldn't shake. Left the keys there on the counter with a note that just said goodbye. No big fight, no slamming doors, just a quiet, tired cry that had been building up for months now, a slow and steady leak. Knew it was over long before, we just didn't want to speak the truth. Bought a ticket, headed southbound, watched the city lights all fade. Felt a little bit of guilt mixing with the freedom that was made from walking out on what we built, or what we thought we tried to be. He was good, mostly, just wasn't good for me, not anymore, you see. And work just kept me chained up, always an excuse to stay away from the one place I knew understood, where I could just be okay. Yeah, we broke up and the silence in my car was loud, but the highway hummed a new song beneath the lonely drifting cloud. Life goes on, they tell you, like a river to the sea, and it brought me back to Mama's arms, where I guess I needed to be. Yeah, life goes on, even when you wish it wouldn't, just for a day. Mama met me at the doorway, Didn't ask too many things, just held me close, the knowing way, the comfort that she brings. Been too long since I sat here in her kitchen smelling coffee brew, talking about the little nothings, the way that only mothers do. Used to call her every Sunday, said I was too busy, couldn't get away. Guess too busy was just code for not wanting to face the disarray. She poured me tea in that old mug, the one with the chip blue rim. Listen while I let it all pour out, every hurt, every whim that turned into a reason, a whisper that became a shout. The love was gone, just embers left, and nothing left to figure out. And through it all she just nodded, brushed her stray hair from my face, found a little bit of solace in this quiet, familiar space. Yeah, we broke up and the world didn't stop for me, but the porch swing here is creaking, steady as the old oak tree. And life goes on, it whispers, and then the rustling of the leaves. Guess sometimes breaking something precious is what a soul truly needs to find its way back home again, even if it's just for a little while. Maybe this ain't an ending, just a turning of the page, a chance to find myself again, step out from that gilded cage. I was keeping myself locked in, thinking love was supposed to bind, but real love, like mama's here, is patient and it's kind. Sun settling low now, paints the fields in gold and red. We broke up, yeah, but mama's cooking supper, and life just goes on. I guess it does. Tomorrow's another day. Dust motes dancing in the sunlight, that little thrift store down on Main. Never thought I'd find forever hanging there amongst the everyday and plain. Walked in with a hopeful heart and a budget tight and small, searching for that perfect something to answer love's sweet call. Flipping through the crowded racks, silks and satins old and new, then I saw it in the corner, a soft and faded ivory hue, lace like falling snowflakes, tiny pearls along the seam. Felt like it was waiting for me, the answer to a whispered dream. Tried it on in that cramped back room, mirror dusty, light and dim, but when I saw my own reflection, a different story did begin. It fit me like it knew me, like it heard my silent vow. Felt a shiver, something sacred, standing there then and now. Hey, the lady at the counter held it close against my chest, my secondhand wedding dress, surely better than the rest. This secondhand wedding dress whispers stories I can't see, of another love, another lifetime now passed on down to me. Lace and faded memories sewn with laughter Got it home, laid it out careful on my grandma's patchwork quilt, admiring every detail, the love with which it had been built. Then I felt a little thickness tucked inside the bottom hem, a tiny square of fabric, a forgotten little gem. Pulled a loose thread gently, wondering what I might just find. A faded, folded piece of paper left by someone left behind. Her handwriting was graceful, looped and elegant and slow. To whoever finds this gown it started, there are things you ought to know. Love is precious, hold it tender like the finest fragile glass. But know the storms will gather and the sunny days will pass. We had our share of sunshine and rain that soaked us to the bone, but resilience is a garden from the seeds of love that's sown. This secondhand wedding dress whispers stories I can't see, of another love, another lifetime now passed on down to me. Lace and faded memories sown with laughter, maybe tears. This secondhand wedding dress calming all my brand new fears, and hoping it brings blessings through all the coming years. Oh, hoping. She wrote of dances in the moonlight and baby's sleepy sighs, of silent disappointments reflected in her lover's eyes, of holding on through hardship when the world felt cold and stark, and finding that true love's a beacon, a lighthouse in the dark. Cherish every moment were her final words to me, and may this dress bring you the joy it also brought to me. Folded up that letter, tucked it safe back in its place. My secondhand wedding dress, carrying her strength, her love, her grace. Now it's more than just a garment, more than fabric old and worn. It's a promise whispered softly of a brand new love being born, with echoes of the past, yeah, in this secondhand wedding dress. So much more. Neon sign flickers weakly, eats and gas, it used to say. Another graveyard shift begins, watching headlights fade away. Grease is popping on the flat top, coffee's brewing dark and strong. Hear the rumble of an 18-wheeler, been on the highway far too long. He slides into a cracked vinyl booth, lines etched deep around his eyes. Orders black, no sugar, and a slice of yesterday's apple pies. Don't ask his name, he don't offer, just a nod and a tired sigh. Another weary traveler passing underneath this desert sky. She comes in round midnight, mostly hair pulled back in a messy bun. Talks about her babies growing and the miles she's gotta run to make ends meet, to keep them fed, driving through the lonely night. Says she dreams of sandy beaches bathed in warm and golden light. I just pour her another refill, listen while she spills her heart. We all got our destinations, just playing out our given part. Here at the last truck stop, where the broken white lines end, I pour a cup of comfort for a stranger or a friend. Hear their stories in the whispers, tales of joy and bitter cost, and I see my own reflection in all the roads I haven't crossed. Yeah, all the dreams I've led get lost at the last truck stop. enough to shave. Eyes wide with the adventure, feeling fearless, feeling brave. Headed out to California, gonna be a movie star, he swore. Showed me a crumpled headshot from a wallet worn and poor. Wished him luck and gave him extra toes. Saw the hope shine in his face. Made me think of all the chances I let slip right out of place. This old diner's seen a lifetime echo in these faded walls. Every coffee stain a memory, every time a new rig calls. They talk of home and heartaches, of the miles they leave behind, seeking something on the horizon, some elusive peace of mind. I just wipe the counters clean again, offer up a patient ear. Sometimes listening is the only comfort when the path ahead ain't clear. Here at the last truck stop, where the broken white lines end, I pour a cup of comfort for a stranger or a friend. Hear their stories in the whispers, tales of joy and bitter cost, and I see my own reflection in all the roads I haven't crossed. Yeah, all the dreams I've led get lost at the last truck stop. Used to dream of Nashville stages, singing songs I wrote myself, but life had other plans for me, put those dreams up on a shelf. Now I serve the one still chasing, living out what I let go. Maybe there's a quiet purpose in the seeds of kindness that I sow, right here with a warm cup before they head out in the snow or sun. Sunrise paints the eastern windows, another trucker pulls away. Empty mugs and folded napkins, start of another lonely day. Yeah, the last truck stop keeps on turning, watching worlds just pass on through. And I wonder where I'd be now if I'd only seen my own dreams too. Just wondering, at the last truck stop. Dusty attic sunlight streaming through a single pane of glass. Cardboard boxes tied with twine, filled with moments meant to last. Mama handed me the key last week, said it's time you took a look. Grandma's things all packed away like chapters in a well-loved book. And in the corner stacked up neat, beneath a faded floral throw, were her records sleeve by sleeve, a precious vintage radio. Shows worth the stories, I could feel it, even before I touched a single one. A lifetime pressed in grooves of black beneath the golden morning sun. Carried them downstairs so careful, laid them out across the floor. Patsy Cline and Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, and so many more. The scent of old paper and memories filled the quiet afternoon. First one I picked, the label worn, hummed a forgotten gentle tune. Placed it on the turntable, a gift from Dad, a thoughtful kind surprise. And the static turned to music as tears welled up within my eyes. Grandma's vinyl spinning softly, a soundtrack to the years gone by. Every scratch a whisper, every pop a memory sigh. Dancing ghost in our old kitchen to a rhythm sweet and low. Grandma's vinyl telling stories only hearts like hers could know. And a part of her keeps living in the music's gentle flow. Grandma's vinyl. There was a big band swinging joyous from a dance hall long ago. Heard my mama tell the story of how Grandma met Grandpa, you know. He was home on leave from wartime in his uniform so new, and they fell in love that evening neath the sky of midnight blue. To a song about forever forever, spun on 78 RPM. Now I'm here in their beginning, right here with them once again. Then a ballad sad and soulful about a love that sailed away, made me think of lonely evenings when Grandpa was gone for days, working hard to make a living while she kept the home fires bright, humming tunes to fill the silence through the long and lonely night. She told me once that music was a comfort and a friend, a steady, faithful companion on whom she could always depend. Grandma's vinyl spinning softly, a soundtrack to the years gone by. Every scratch a whisper, every pop a memory sigh, dancing ghosts in our old kitchen to a rhythm sweet and low. Grandma's vinyl telling stories only hearts like hers could know, and a part of her keeps living in the music's gentle flow. Grandma's vinyl. Found a hidden treasure tucked inside a picture, faded, creased and worn. Grandma laughing, young and vibrant, on the day that I was born. And I realized these melodies, they weren't just songs upon a shelf. They were pieces of her story, a reflection of herself. Her joys, her heartaches, all her dreams for me to understand. So I'll keep these records playing, let their magic fill the air. Grandma's vinyl, a legacy beyond compare. And maybe someday I'll pass them on, so someone else can see the beautiful enduring power of her love, her life, her melody. Yeah, her grandma's vinyl. When the lights come on and they call my name, I smile, I move, but it's not the same. 'Cause every note, every line I sing is just a whisper meant for you, not them. I don't see the crowd, I don't hear the sound. When you're in the room, I only feel you now. Each breath I take, each beat I play is my heart trying to find your face. The curtain sways, the night unfolds, but you're the warmth inside this cold. And every cheer just fades away when I catch your eyes from far away. I've sung to kings in grand parade, but none of that could ever trade for one small smile you try to hide, that pulls me back from stage to sky. I don't see the crowd, I don't hear the sound. When you're in the room, I only feel you now. Each word I sing, each silent vow is me just you in the crowd. It's always been you in the crowd. Sitting here with needle and thread, color scattered all around. Been thinking about this life I've lived on this patch of sacred ground. Mama used to say my spirit was like a wild and open field, ready for the planting, for the stories life revealed. And looking back across the seasons, the sunshine and the pouring rain, every joy and every sorrow, every pleasure, every pain, seems like a little piece of fabric saved and treasured through the years, stitched together strong and humble through all the laughter and the tears. There's a square of faded gingham from my first love, young and sweet. Summer nights and stolen kisses, dancing scherzo on bare feet. Then a swatch of darkest velvet for the heartbreak that came swift and cold, left me feeling torn and tattered, a story better left untold. For a while I thought those stitches were the only ones I'd see, but time keeps gently mending what you thought could never be. This patchwork heart I carry, made of pieces big and small, every color tells a chapter, standing proud through rise and fall. There's silk and there is homespun, there is denim tough and true. This patchwork heart I carry, it's what's brought me here to you, or at least it's brought me through. Yeah, it's brought me through. Got a piece of vibrant calico for the children that I raised, tiny handprints, sleepy lullabies through those whirlwind happy days, and a strip of sturdy canvas for the times I had to fight, for what I knew was righteous, for what I knew was good and right. There's satin smooth and fragile for friendships precious, pure and deep, secret shared and whispered moments, promises I vowed to keep. Some edges might be frayed a bit, a few seams show the strain of roads I stumble down sometimes, of getting up and trying again. There are colors bright with triumph and shades of quiet, solemn blue, but every single piece belongs here, makes the pattern fresh and new. It ain't always perfect, darling, sometimes it's a messy art, but it's mine, this tapestry of living, this well-worn working heart. This patchwork heart I carry, made of pieces big and small, every color tells a chapter, standing proud through rise and fall. There's silk and there is homespun, there is denim tough and true. This patchwork heart I carry, it's what's brought me here to you, or at least it's brought me through. Yeah, it's brought me through. And when I look at all these colors, all these textures rough and fine, I don't see the separate moments, but a beautiful design, a testament to living fully, to feeling every single thing, the quiet joy of springtime, the resilience winter brings. So I'll keep on adding patches as the seasons come and go. This patchwork heart, yeah, still got plenty room to grow, stitched with